What is up, family? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your likes, your comments, and your subscriptions. Check out my podcast, family, Restful Revelations, on Spotify and Apple. We are about to tap into some energy. I am close up to you, but y'all already know how I get down. Thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my new subscribers, to my family, my folks. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Keep on coming. Okay, keep coming. Let's get bigger. Let's get brighter. And let's get better. Every day. Okay? Every day. Every day we hustling. Every day we hustling. Every day we hustling. Hustle real hard. Hustle. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but that's what it is. You could have just got done exercising, but your hustle is unmatched. All right, your work ethic is unmatched. Okay, you feel me? It's unmatched. You're like, I just heard dynamite. Something about dynamite is significant. Let's tap into this energy because it's really giving. I don't know why what the fuck? Let me continue, okay? Because I don't know why I just heard that. But anyway, someone could watch Cartoon Network. Is that Cartoon Network? Someone could watch Cartoon Network because I just heard some. Or Adult Swim. Something about death is significant. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. Endings are merely beginnings, family. Change, okay? A transformation. Okay, something about wind. Okay, so something is taking place, and you're gonna know when this happens. Okay, you're gonna pay attention to the elements. So pay attention to the wind, because the wind is gonna be breezing fast. It's gonna be the wind is gonna suddenly change. So it's gonna go from sunny to extremely windy. Okay, to the point where things are shaking up around you. The nature's just shaking up. So that's this change. Pay attention to your environment. Pay attention to nature at this time. All right, that's how you're gonna know that something is coming in. Okay, but when that wind hit, that's how you know it's there. All right, that's how you know it's there. Okay, I just heard windstorm. Okay, so let's tap into this energy. Death and change. That's transformation to me. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Yeah, that wind energy. Tap into this, spirit. What is this? Death. I be really wanting to wink at you, and I cannot wink yet. I really, okay, so I see, what was that? See, the wind just started picking up outside. So listen, the moon in reverse, the Two of Swords. Okay, so the Two of Swords is something you can't see. Something that is you're refusing to see. Or something, I see it, the moon is in reverse, so it's not hidden. Okay, so you're refusing to see this change. Okay, you're refusing to see a change. Okay, let me chill. I'm all up in your face, though. What's up? Well, let me chill. Okay, so something is hidden. What is going on? Okay, because you just said the moon in reverse, but then you said the Two of Swords, but then you said the High Priestess. So what is going on? Something about you refusing to see some type of change. Okay, show me something. The Ten of Swords. Okay, some type of major ending. Page of Pentacles. What's the Page of Pentacles? The Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you're refusing to see how much you've changed. Okay? Something about Ten of Swords is no longer blocked. So now you're seeing. So right now okay. So you're refusing to see your growth. However, the universe is making you see your growth. All right, because there's something that's going on. What? That's going on. There's something that's going on with you, to where you feel like you got royalties and shit like that. Whoever I'm speaking to, my hand is itching. My right hand itching. You could be right-handed, or you could be left-handed, or you could be both. You feel me? You could do it all. Okay? But my hand is itching. But you're refusing to see. You have royalties. Whoever I'm speaking to, you got royalties. Okay? You have royalties that come in every month or every 3 months. So you're refusing to see. So this is something you didn't forget about. So you forgot you had some royalties coming in, or you forgot that you had invested in something you didn't forget about. Okay? But what is going on here is I see you refusing to see how much you have changed, how much you have evolved. Okay? Or someone is. This could be someone outside of you refusing to see that. Okay? What is this 10 of Swords and the 7 of Wands in reverse? Someone is no longer protected. Alright? Yeah. 10 of Wands. So you were protecting someone from judgment. You were protecting someone from judgment. Okay? Someone is no longer protected. Okay? Yeah, someone is no longer protected. 10 of Wands. No, justice. Yeah, someone's no longer protected. So someone was being protected. Okay? By you. You were protecting them. You were standing in the way of, justice for yourself. You were standing in the way for justice. It's given very much so you wanting to see something out of someone. However, you wanted to see something different. But it's not different. You feel me? Basically, you were hoping for a change. But I'm talking about in someone else. You was hoping for a resolution. You were hoping for some type of, a resolve. Some type of healing. Something you were hoping for. Okay? But it was for someone else. But this person, so by you hoping for that for someone else, you were standing in the way of justice. Because this 10 of Swords is here. This person, whoever this person is that you have been protecting, you have been protecting your, it's like you have been, protecting your abuser. Yep. But I see this person no longer being protected. Okay, I see the 7 of Wands in reverse. You're no longer protecting this person. And that's good. Okay. You're no longer protecting this person. Okay. You're no longer making excuses for this person. Okay. You're no longer doing so, family. And this is bringing in major justice for you. Okay. It's bringing in so much justice for you. You were stopping your own justice. Because you were protecting someone who put you in the 10 of Swords. Someone who tried to trigger warning. This person could have tried to take your head and smash your trigger warning. Could have tried to smash your head. Like, on some, this person, could have had to try to smash your head. Bash your head in type of energy. To the point where right now you could be having a head pain. You could be having like pain. Pain. And it's from that. Whoever I'm speaking to, this person was abusive physically. And you've been protecting this person, but I see you're no longer protecting this person. This person is no longer protected as well. Something is about to go on with this person. Okay? Something is about to happen with this person. Okay. Give me some more, Spirit. This person. This shit's crazy. Give me some more. But it happens all the time. Page of Wands. I see you fighting back. That's Page of Wands to the 7 of Swords. Fighting back those secrets. Alright? Fighting back. Someone tried to literally take you out. If love turns lonely, I let it go. I'm the real deal, baby. No filter needed. That's you, family. You're the real deal. No filter needed. And that goes for yourself. No filtering down yourself. You don't need no filter. And what I mean is, speak your truth. Don't sugarcoat it. You feel me? Don't add sugar to the black coffee. Okay? Let that shit be black. It's black is black. Shout out to the black. Shout out to the black. Okay, but yeah, abuse. I see that here. So what's going on? What else, Spirit? What is this justice coming in for the collective? Collective is no longer, whoever this was that physically abused you. It could have been anybody. This could have been anybody that put their hands on you. Constantly put their hands on you. Okay, and specifically something to your cranium. Okay, they did something. Trying to smash your head in type of energy. Trigger warning. Whoever I'm speaking to. Alright. Yeah. Whoever they are, they're watching you. Dreaming about, what happened. What they were doing to you. What's the justice, Spirit? So you're releasing it. Okay? You're releasing it. So, yeah, you're releasing it. So you're offering forgiveness and you're releasing it, which is a death. Again, someone could really die. But you're releasing this shit and then that's causing a change. And again, pay attention to the wind. Okay? Because when that wind speeds up, that's when justice, that's right after justice struck. When the wind speed up, that's right after justice, that's right after the bell rings. Alright, so the bell rings and then the wind speeds up. So you're going to hear the wind. You could live near a base. Okay, so there could have, at a certain time, they could be like something that goes off, dun 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 dun, some type of, like on a base when you do the Pledge of Allegiance and to the flag where they stop and all that shit. For people who have been in the military who know, you could hear that. If you live in a military town, you could hear that shit from miles away. You can hear that shit because it's loud as fuck. So something's about to be loud as fuck. Your justice is loud as fuck. Okay? Your justice is loud as fuck. 10 of Swords? No. No. No more. Someone's facing what they did to you. Someone could have had you in a trigger warning fetal position and was abusing you. You curled up. They was abusing you. Show me something. Tower. What's the Tower? Hangman. Someone is going to jail? Who going to jail? What? You are something about a death. Okay, so this. Okay, it sounds so crazy, family, but someone is gonna pass away due to, due to the abuse that they put on you, due to their abusive ways. They are going to pass away. That is the gift. Yes, that is the gift. I'm seeing that. Okay. So that is the gift. I know it sounds crazy, but that is what I'm picking up. That is the energy. All right, someone is going to pass away for abusing you. This is, years of, this could have been 10 years of abuse that you endured with this person. Okay? Yeah. Physical abuse. Okay, to the point where you are having pains in your head and your body aches and pains because of the abuse that you endured with this person. Someone is about to be out of here. Death came out fast. All right, and that's going to change every damn thing because whoever this is, they tried to keep you bound to them somehow. Okay, yeah, so that is... yeah, that's the major tower that's bringing in, and it's going to be heard. Okay, so this person could trigger warning, take their own self out, and it be heard. Okay, so, yeah, it be heard. Okay, yeah, because of the abuse, they can't take it no more. Okay, family, so thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Be great. Know that whatever happens to this person, know that I don't want you to feel like this person passing away is your fault. It's not your fault. It's not. It is the scales being balanced. It's not your fault that this person was abusing you. That's not your fucking fault. Okay? The scales must be balanced though. You cannot go years and years abusing someone and think that nothing is going to fucking happen to you. I had a uncle, okay? He was very abusive. When I was a child, I used to go to the country with my auntie, and she used to live in a trailer, and we used to be out in the country, me and my older brother, and we used to watch them get drunk, and we used to watch them fight, okay? Fight. Okay? Yeah, we used to watch them fight. And to this day, she still says how much she loves this man. He's dead now. I actually watched him take his last breath, to be totally honest. And, yeah, but I thought about that when I was a child. There was a lot of abuse that I seen growing up. A lot. When I would go to the country and be around them, it was a lot of abuse. He had a brother that lived next door. They stayed on the same land. He had a brother that lived next door. We used to go over to his house. Or he had lots of toys and things like that. We used to go over to his house and we used to play at his house. My older brother used to try to get me away from the situation because when he would be abusive, he also was very touchy-feely as well. So he was a abuser, physically abuser, and he was touchy-feely as well, like the type of energy, come sit on my lap type of energy. All right, come sit on my lap type of energy. And truths are just coming out, family. Okay, and it's needed truths. And I don't know why I'm telling you that. This could be resonant to your story or whatever the heck, but there is someone, yeah, that is, I don't know why I just shared all that with you, but what the fuck? There is something. So basically, yeah, and I watched him take his last breath. Okay, so, and I felt sorry for him when he was taking his last breath, but he was a freaking abuser. He was physically abusive, mentally abusive. Then he got to the point where, he could not, breathe on his own, family. So he had he was hooked up to oxygen and things like that, so he couldn't breathe on his own. Okay, yeah. He was also a shade tree mechanic. He used to fix people's cars and things like that. Okay, so, oh yeah, also, continuing on, before I go, this is just a little story time too. So yeah, so then I get older, right? So as a kid, he was, my aunt's husband. They were not married at the time. Then they ended up getting married and things like that. However, he was, very abusive. Very, very, very abusive. I just remember, screaming and just, it was a lot of abuse. Okay? It was a lot of me. And I remember my brother trying to, shield me. Okay? And I remember him trying to, whoop me and shit like that, abuse me as well. And I remember my brother, standing up for me in those situations and things like that. However, also, okay, yeah, he was fucking abusive. So, but I do want to say something. When I got older, there was a situation to where, one of his friends, I was an adult at this time. I was like 18 years old, 17, 18. So I was older than I was when I was a kid. And one of his friends, he tried to freaking, yeah, he tried to, touch me, is what I remember. And I remember telling them what happened, and I remember him, coming over for dinner a few days later. So after I told them what happened, yes, I'm older, but that's still, weird ass drunk, weirdo, okay? Sloppy drunk, and then like to mess with young girls and things like that. That's what that was. But I spoke up about it, and I remember he was invited to dinner days later. Okay, so basically that's the energy of, I don't believe you, or fuck what you're saying. It doesn't even matter, because we're still going to invite him to dinner and have him there around you, and you're going to eat with him. All right. So it's like it's just, anyway. So what this is, family, is someone who has been a long-term abuser, who has, assaulted so many different people, physically and all that type of shit. Definitely assaulted you. This person definitely could have tried to smash your head together, and but this person is on their way up out of here. So thank you, family.